Welcome to Dwarf Fortress and welcome to the channel. I am Twisted Logic. In the previous video we used the bridge method for getting to the cavern lake here, and in this video we're going to be bringing the water safely into the fortress and going over water pressure. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. We have this rough gabbro retract bridge right here, and when we throw the lever the bridge is going to disappear and the channels are going to be exposed, and the water is going to rush into this level and then go down the stairs and then be blocked by this door and pressurize. The water is going to pressurize to this level right here. Up one level there is open space, and the level it's going to pressurize to has the water. With the cavern lakes, it's just like you have a river at the edge of the map. Wherever the river or the brook on the edge of your map is, however many tiles wide it is, those are all source tiles for the water that are flowing into the map. This water is connected to this water over here, which is connected to this water over here, so it's all treated as one body of water. The body of water is going to first check vertically if it can move, and if it can move vertically down, then it will. If it can't do that, then it's going to check horizontally, and so the vertical checks are always going to take place first. So when this lever is thrown, the vertical checks are going to take over, and this is going to fill. Once water reaches this tile here, there's going to be another vertical check that's going to move it down to this level, and then it can no longer move vertically, so it's going to check horizontal. We're going to reset the water pressure to this level, because right now the water pressure is 2 Z levels up on this level here. To reset the water pressure to this level, we dug this diagonal passage. So when we throw the lever, all of this water here and the water up here and the water in the cavern are treated as the same body of water. And when it passes through the diagonal here, this is treated as a new body of water, so it resets the pressure to this level. And that's a very important thing to know, is because once we dig this water system, we can expand upon it just by using this diagonal trick. So I dug the tunnel over a little bit to have some more room on the Z levels down. So designations J for downstairs. We're going to dig that right there. And we're making like a U pipe. Designations up for an upstairs right there. Designations up, and this is the bare minimum right here. And then designations I for an upstairs, and we're just coming up right next to it. And we're making a U pipe just like underneath your sink. Designations J for downstairs right there. And I dug it higher so that way you could see where the pressure equalizes once we pressurize the system. Lower Bam is carving the up-down staircase right now. Excellent. We need to dig an access tunnel. It doesn't necessarily have to be on this level, but this is going to be an access tunnel for the dwarves to work on this side without having to go on this side here. At this point I can construct the wall right over here to block access from building destroyers. So we're going to make a gabbro wall right here. I'll cut ahead with movie magic. Now over at the mason shop, we're going to add a new task to construct a grate. So Shift G, and we're going to make a rock grate. Back over at the U-pipe, I'm at the bottom level. I'm going to come up one level. This is the level where I want to put the grate. So up one more level, designations J for downstairs, right there. And then I'm going to dig out this tile and the downstairs, and then I for an up downstairs here. And then dig out this tile here. That way we can bypass this up downstairs in the U-pipe. Excellent. So now that this one up downstairs is bypassed, designations Z to remove stairs and ramps. Doors are coming to dig this out now. Excellent. Now build Shift G for a floor grate. We're going to put it right on that tile. Gabbro grates 1. Enter. Now one of the dwarves is going to install this grate. And so what happens with building destroyers is if they come down this pipe, they can't actually touch the tile above them to destroy it. So even though the grate is destroyable by building destroyers, it's not destroyable from the bottom. So when we throw the lever, the water is going to come in here, equalize pressure here, and go down this U-pipe. It's going to come back up this U-pipe through the grate, up again, up again, up again, and then the water pressure should equalize at this level here, one level down from the original. The water pressure for a U-pipe, which we just made, is going to enter the U-pipe, and the water is going to fall down to its lowest level and then pressurize back up, but it's always going to pressurize one level below its origin point. So the origin water source right here sets the pressure at this area, but then once it goes down this U-pipe here, the pressure is reset to one level below. So this level here is one below the origin source blocks, and we're just going to dig a small tunnel like this, and then designations H, and we'll maybe make a small area for water right here, and then we'll throw the lever. Excellent, our small reservoir is dug out. Grate is in place here. Looks like we're ready to throw the lever. So right here at F2, add, pull the lever now. Excellent, the bridge just opened. And now water already equalized here and here. And it is currently passing through its new level here. There is water on this level as well, even though the stone icon blocks it. Designations B, H to hide items. We can just select all those blocks. And now the water is filling up the U-pipe now. The bottom is already filled. Now our small reservoir is also being filled. And I'll cut ahead until this is pressurized. Excellent, the water inside the fortress is now pressurized. Just like this, the U-pipe will drop the pressure by 1 sea level. So up 1 level, this area is dry as well. However, if you add multiple U-pipes connected as the same body of water, the water pressure will still equalize to its original source level. We can get around this by digging a diagonal channel to re-equalize the pressure like we did on the higher level. And now we have a safe reservoir inside the fortress. And so on this level here, we could dig over to it and create a well on top of it. We can dig tunnels to it, and then if we breach this tunnel here, pressure will equalize to this level. And then we can go from there and power water reactors or whatever else we need. Now that I've exposed the top of the water reservoir, I can go to B and then L for a well and place that right on top of one of the empty space tiles. Enter. This is going to require blocks. It's going to require a bucket, a rope or chain, and mechanisms. Enter. Now the dwarves are going to come and build this. And the thing is about the wells is they don't have to be exactly on top. There could be open space levels between them. And if I come up 1 level, right here, designations H, and dig this channel out, then I can build another well right on top of the other well. This is useful for farms and hospitals. Excellent, this well is now complete as well. So now I can go to I for zones and make a small zone right here, W for water source. And now I have a new water source inside the fortress, which is safe from any kind of cave creatures. If I go to B and then Shift M for machine components, S for a screw pump. The screw pump has 2 different color tiles here, dark green and a light green. The dark green tiles in all buildings, the doors can't walk through, so it acts as a wall, and the light green tiles they can stand on. In the case of the pumps, they'll stand on there for manual pumping if you don't have it hooked up to machinery. This is going to require blocks of any material, enormous corkscrew of any material, and a pipe section or glass tube. When dealing with magma, use magma-safe materials. And so this screw pump is going to draw water out one tile in front of it and down one tile. So the water on this tile right here is going to come up 1Z and into the pump. And then it's going to output on this tile right here. And this pump is going to reset the pressure to this level that it's on. Click on the pump and press enter to start pumping manually. Now a dwarf with the pump operator labor will come along shortly. The pumps will also clean any water passing through them. If this was murky water or salt water, or if the water had any contaminants in it, once the water passes through the pump, it actually cleans the water to be regular drinking water for the dwarves. Clean, safe drinking water. So now that I have a dwarf pumping, you can see that the output of the pump changes the pressure of the water to this level, and that the doors block the flow of water. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe for more videos.